Welcome to Entrepreneurial Edge. In today's video, we explore the story behind Cuba's legendary liquor brand, Bacardi. Stay tuned. I bet you didn't know Bacardi. The name alone conjures images of sun-drenched beaches, vibrant cocktails, and a spirit of celebration. It's more than just a drink. It's an experience, a lifestyle. It's a name synonymous with rum, a globally recognized brand, with a rich history that intertwines with the story of Cuba itself. From its humble beginnings in Santiago de Cuba in 1862, Bacardi has weathered storms both literal and metaphorical, emerging as one of the world's most beloved and enduring spirits. Its journey is a testament to the power of perseverance and passion. The story of Bacardi is one of innovation, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to quality. Each bottle tells a tale of dedication and craftsmanship. It's a tale of a family business that survived revolution, exile, and fierce competition to become a global icon. The Bacardi family's legacy is etched in every drop, but more than anything, it's the story of a rum that captured the hearts and palates of generations, a spirit that embodies the soul of Cuba and the spirit of celebration. From the bustling streets of Havana to the trendiest bars in New York, Bacardi has made its mark. Its influence spans continents and cultures. Its signature bat logo is a symbol recognized around the world, a testament to the brand's enduring appeal. A testament to the brand's enduring appeal. The bat logo is more than just a symbol. It's a mark of quality and tradition. But behind the iconic logo and the smooth taste of Bacardi rum lies a fascinating history. A story that begins with a visionary founder and his unwavering pursuit of creating a rum like no other. This is the legacy of Bacardi, a rum that stands the test of time. Facundo Bacardi Maso, the visionary behind the legendary rum, was born in Spain in 1814. His journey would eventually lead him to revolutionize the rum industry. Seeking new opportunities and driven by a spirit of adventure, he embarked on a journey to Cuba in 1830. This island was already renowned for its sugarcane production and burgeoning rum industry, making it the perfect destination for an ambitious young man. Settling in the bustling port city of Santiago de Cuba, young Facundo was determined to make his mark. The vibrant city, with its mix of cultures and thriving trade, provided the ideal backdrop for his aspirations. At the time, Cuban rum was a far cry from the refined spirit we know today. It was often crudely produced, inconsistent in quality, and generally considered a rough drink, unfit for the discerning palate. The methods used were rudimentary, and the resulting product was harsh and unpredictable. But Facundo saw beyond these limitations. Facundo, however, saw the potential for something more. He envisioned a rum that was not only smoother and lighter, but also more refined and enjoyable. He believed that by applying innovative techniques and unwavering dedication, he could create a rum that was smoother, lighter, and more refined than anything the world had ever tasted. His passion for perfection drove him to experiment tirelessly. Facundo's early years in Cuba were marked by both challenge and opportunity. The new environment presented numerous obstacles, but also the chance to innovate and excel. He faced financial struggles and the unfamiliarity of a new land. The economic landscape was tough, and adapting to a different culture was no easy feat. But these hardships only fueled his determination. Facundo's resolve was unshakable, and he was driven by a vision that kept him going through the toughest times. He experimented tirelessly, driven by a vision of creating a rum that would elevate the entire industry. His relentless pursuit of excellence led him to explore every possible avenue for improvement. His persistence paid off when he discovered a strain of yeast unique to Cuba. This discovery was a turning point in his quest for the perfect rum. This special yeast, found growing on the sugarcane itself, became a key ingredient in his quest to create a smoother, more palatable rum. It was a breakthrough that would set his rum apart from all others. It was a discovery that would change the course of rum history forever. Facundo Bacardi's innovative spirit and relentless pursuit of perfection laid the foundation for what would become one of the world's most beloved spirits. The year 1862 marked a turning point in the history of rum. It was in this year that Facundo Bacardi Maso, after years of experimentation and refinement, finally achieved his vision. He perfected his process, utilizing his unique strain of yeast and a combination of charcoal filtering and oak barrel aging to create a rum that was smoother, lighter, and more refined than anything the world had ever experienced. This was the birth of Bacardi rum. From the outset, Bacardi was different. It was lighter and more refined than the harsh, heavy rums common at the time. Its smooth, mellow flavor made it enjoyable to drink neat, a testament to Facundo's dedication to quality and innovation. This new style of rum quickly gained popularity, setting a new standard for rum production in Cuba and beyond. But the innovations didn't stop there. Facundo's wife, Amalia Moreau, noticed something unusual in the rafters of their distillery: fruit bats. Recognizing the bat as a symbol of good fortune, family unity, and good health in her native Spain, she suggested they incorporate it into the brand. This marked the birth of the iconic Bacardi bat logo, a symbol that would become synonymous with the world's most famous rum. The bat logo, with its outstretched wings, soon became a symbol of quality and authenticity. It adorned every bottle of Bacardi rum, becoming a beacon for those seeking a spirit of unparalleled smoothness and flavor. Little did Facundo and Amalia know that their rum and their chosen symbol would soon soar to unimaginable heights. Over the years, Bacardi expanded its reach, becoming a global brand. The family's dedication to innovation and quality never wavered, ensuring that each bottle carried the same excellence that Facundo had envisioned. Today, Bacardi rum is not just a drink, it's an experience. From classic cocktails to modern mixology, Bacardi continues to inspire and delight rum enthusiasts around the world. The emblem of the bat remains a powerful symbol, representing not just a brand but a legacy of passion, innovation, and excellence that has stood the test of time. As Bacardi looks to the future, it continues to honor its rich heritage while embracing new challenges and opportunities, ensuring that the spirit of the bat will continue to soar for generations to come. The success of Bacardi rum was immediate and undeniable. Its smooth taste and superior quality quickly made it a favorite in Cuba, rapidly outselling the heavier, less refined rums that had dominated the market. It wasn't long before Bacardi became a symbol of national pride, a testament to Cuban ingenuity and craftsmanship. Facundo's sons, Emilio, Facundo Jr., and Jose, played pivotal roles in expanding the family business. They shared their father's vision and passion, recognizing the potential for Bacardi to become a global brand. Emilio, in particular, was instrumental in establishing the company's marketing and distribution networks, ensuring that Bacardi reached new markets and consumers. Under the stewardship of the second generation, Bacardi expanded beyond the shores of Cuba. They opened a bottling plant in Barcelona, Spain, in 1910, marking the company's first foray into international markets. This strategic move paved the way for Bacardi's global expansion, introducing the unique flavors of Cuban rum to a wider audience. The family's commitment to quality and innovation remained unwavering. They invested in state-of-the-art facilities, continuously refining their production techniques to ensure the consistent quality that had become synonymous with the Bacardi name. Their dedication paid off, as Bacardi's reputation for excellence spread throughout the world. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel, Entrepreneurial Edge, for more inspiring stories. Welcome to Entrepreneurial Edge. In today's video, we delve into the dark history of BMW, a brand with a respectable facade but a controversial past. Stay tuned to uncover the secrets behind the German dynasty. Behind its sleek designs and powerful engines lies a history intertwined with the darkest chapter of the 20th century. The Nazi regime. The story of BMW is inseparable from the Quandt family, whose wealth and influence are directly linked to their wartime activities. This video explores the unsettling connection between BMW, the Quandt dynasty, and the Nazi regime, revealing a legacy that continues to cast a shadow on the company's success. The narrative begins long before the rise of Hitler, with the entrepreneurial spirit of Günter Quandt, the family patriarch. His ambition and business acumen laid the foundation for the family's fortune, but also set the stage for their entanglement with the Nazi regime. The Quandt story is a stark reminder that behind the glittering facades of many successful enterprises, there often lie uncomfortable truths and morally complex histories. It compels us to confront the uncomfortable reality that economic prosperity can be built on exploitation and suffering. Günter Quandt, born in 1881, was a textile manufacturer's son who inherited his family's business in the late 19th century. He quickly demonstrated a keen business sense, expanding the family firm into a textile empire. When World War I erupted, Quandt saw an opportunity. He secured lucrative government contracts to supply uniforms and ammunition to the German army. This wartime profiteering laid the foundation for the family's vast fortune. After the war, Quandt diversified his holdings, acquiring businesses in various sectors, including batteries, mining, and arms manufacturing. His acquisition of Accumulator and Fabrik Aktiengesellschaft, or AFA, a battery manufacturer, would later prove crucial to the family's wartime dealings. Günter Quandt's relentless pursuit of profit and his willingness to exploit opportunities, regardless of their ethical implications, set a dangerous precedent for his family's future. The rise of the Nazi Party in the 1930s presented Günter Quandt with both opportunity and moral compromise. A shrewd businessman, Quandt recognized the potential for profit under the Nazi regime. He joined the Nazi Party in 1933, securing his access to government contracts and solidifying his position within the new power structure. His ex-wife, Magda Ritschl, also joined the Nazi Party and later married Joseph Goebbels, Hitler's Minister of Propaganda. This marriage forged a personal link between the Quandt family and the highest echelons of the Nazi regime. Quandt's AFA battery factories became integral to the Nazi war machine. They produced batteries for submarines, tanks, and other military equipment. To meet the insatiable demands of the war, Quandt utilized forced labor on a massive scale. Thousands of prisoners of war and concentration camp inmates were forced to work in his factories under inhumane conditions. These laborers, treated as mere cogs in the Nazi war machine, were subjected to starvation, disease, and brutality. Günter Quandt's pursuit of profit directly contributed to the suffering and death of thousands of innocent people. Herbert Quandt, a Nazi son, and the post-war revival of BMW. Günter Quandt's son Herbert Quandt also played a significant role in the family's wartime activities. A member of the Nazi Party and an officer in the Luftwaffe, Herbert was deeply implicated in the regime's crimes. He oversaw the use of slave labor in the family's factories, profiting directly from the exploitation of human beings. Despite his involvement in the Nazi regime, Herbert Quandt managed to escape severe punishment after the war. While his father faced denazification proceedings, Herbert successfully downplayed his role, claiming he was only nominally involved in the family business. This lenient treatment allowed him to rebuild the family fortune in post-war Germany. He took control of the family's assets, including BMW, which had been on the verge of collapse. Under his leadership, BMW transformed from a struggling aircraft engine manufacturer into a global automotive giant. BMW's resurgence and the Quandt family's fortune. After the war, BMW faced an uncertain future. The Allied powers had banned the company from producing aircraft engines, its primary product. Herbert Quandt saw an opportunity in the devastated German economy. He shifted BMW's focus to motorcycles and small cars, catering to a market desperate for affordable transportation. His strategic decisions and investments paid off, and BMW experienced a remarkable resurgence in the 1950s and 1960s. The company's success was built on the back of the German economic miracle, but it was also inextricably linked to the Quandt family's wartime profiteering. The vast fortune they amassed during the Nazi era provided the capital and connections necessary to rebuild BMW into the global giant it is today. Herbert Quandt's business acumen undoubtedly played a role in BMW's success, but it is crucial to acknowledge the tainted foundation upon which that success was built. A legacy tainted by the past. The Quandt family's wartime past remained largely hidden from public view for decades. They cultivated an image of successful industrialists, distancing themselves from the horrors of the Nazi era. However, in the 2000s, investigative journalists and historians began to uncover the truth about the family's involvement in Nazi crimes. Documentaries and books revealed the extent of their profiteering from slave labor and their close ties to the Nazi regime. These revelations sparked public outrage and calls for accountability. The Quandt family, while acknowledging their ancestors' past, has resisted calls for restitution and continues to benefit from the wealth generated during the Nazi era. The controversy surrounding their past raises uncomfortable questions about the responsibility of corporations and individuals to address historical injustices. From Nazi collaboration to modern influence, The story of BMW and the Quandt family serves as a stark reminder of the enduring legacy of the Nazi regime. It highlights the direct link between the wartime profiteering of German industrialists and the economic power they wield today. The Quandt family's story is not an isolated incident. Many German companies and wealthy families benefited from the Nazi regime, and their wartime activities continue to shape the economic and political landscape of modern Germany. The BMW case compels us to confront uncomfortable truths about the complicity of the private sector in wartime atrocities and the enduring impact of those actions. It is a story that demands reflection on the price of economic success and the importance of historical accountability. As we grapple with the legacies of past injustices, the story of BMW and the Quandt family serves as a potent reminder that the past is never truly behind us. Thank you for watching Entrepreneurial Edge. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more intriguing stories about the world's most influential brands.
Welcome back to Entrepreneurial Edge. We're thrilled to have you with us today. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of gaming, with a special focus on one of the industry's giants, EA. You know EA, the creators behind iconic games like FIFA, Madden NFL, and The Sims. These games have become household names. But how did EA rise to such prominence and become a massive name in the gaming industry? What were the key moments and decisions that shaped their journey? We'll explore EA's journey, from its humble beginnings as a pioneer in the gaming world to its current state as a dominant force. We'll delve into the innovative business strategies that fueled their meteoric rise, the strategic acquisitions that transformed them into a powerhouse, and the numerous controversies that earned them the infamous title of worst company in America. These controversies have sparked debates and protests within the gaming community. This is a compelling story of innovation, ambition, and the delicate balance between pushing creative boundaries and prioritizing profits over player satisfaction. So, if you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's dive into this intriguing journey together. Let's get started. Our story begins in 1982, a pivotal year in the history of video games. It was then that Trip Hawkins, a visionary in the gaming industry, founded Electronic Arts, or EA. Unlike many other companies at the time, EA saw game developers as artists, not just programmers, fostering a unique creative environment. Their early titles like Pinball Construction Set and Hard Hat Mac were more than just games. They were tools for creativity, allowing players to build and innovate. EA also made a groundbreaking move by crediting developers, a rare practice back then, giving them the recognition they deserved. In 1983, EA released Dr. J and Larry Bird Go One-on-One, a game that featured real-life sports endorsements, a novel concept at the time. This was a strategic power move, showing that EA understood the immense potential and power of branding in the gaming industry. These innovative steps set the stage for EA's future success, establishing them as a major player in the rapidly growing video game industry. EA had innovative games that captured the imagination of gamers worldwide, but becoming a giant in the industry required more than just creativity. It demanded smart business moves and strategic planning. They cut out the middleman, opting to go straight to retailers. This decision allowed them to gain more control over their distribution and increase their profits significantly. EA also embraced multi-platform releases, ensuring their games reached a wider audience across various gaming systems. They bet big on the Sega Genesis, releasing iconic hits like John Madden Football and Road Rash, which became instant classics. This strategic move helped Sega challenge Nintendo's dominance in the market, creating a more competitive landscape. EA's business acumen was as sharp as their game development skills, ensuring their place as a leader in the gaming industry. The 1990s and 2000s saw massive growth for EA. They acquired successful studios like Maxis, BioWare, and Pandemic. These acquisitions brought top talent under EA's umbrella. EA Sports became synonymous with authenticity and realism. Exclusive rights to major sports leagues gave them an edge. Franchises like Madden NFL and FIFA became billion-dollar behemoths. EA's focus shifted from innovation to profit. Acquired studios like Pandemic and Maxis were shut down. Games like Madden and FIFA saw minimal changes but full prices, Online passes, paywalls, and expensive DLCs outraged gamers. EA's reputation began to crumble. EA was voted Worst Company in America in 2012 and 2013. Gamers and the press turned against them. EA became synonymous with corporate greed. CEO John Riccitiello stepped down in 2013. EA's brand was tarnished. Can EA redeem itself? The answer is complicated. They still have valuable IPs like Madden, FIFA, and The Sims. EA has made some attempts to address past mistakes, but their focus on DLC, live services, and yearly sequels remains. Players demand more fairness, transparency, and respect. EA's story is a cautionary tale of innovation overshadowed by greed. They went from pioneers to corporate villains. Can EA change its ways and reclaim its former glory? The gaming world is watching. Thanks for watching Entrepreneurial Edge. If you enjoyed this deep dive into EA, hit that like button and subscribe for more insightful content. Until next time, keep it locked right here.
Welcome to Entrepreneurial Edge. Today we explore how Activision conquered the video game industry. What's something people don't know about the origins of a video game giant? It often begins with humble roots. In 1991, UCLA graduates Michael Morhaime, Alan Adam, and Frank Pierce founded Silicon and Synapse. With modest capital, their passion for games was immense. They aimed to create fun, engaging experiences, not to conquer the industry. Their early projects were ports of existing games, honing their skills and providing a steady income. Soon they moved on to original titles like Rock 'n' Roll Racing and The Lost Vikings, gaining attention for innovative gameplay. These successes built their reputation and confidence to pursue ambitious projects. The names Silicon and Synapse would soon change to reflect their growing ambition. In 1994, after a brief stint as Chaos Studios, they became Blizzard Entertainment. Under this new banner, they began to make their mark. The early days laid the groundwork for becoming a household name in gaming. The industry was about to witness the rise of a creative force that would redefine genres and captivate millions worldwide. With the new name Blizzard Entertainment came a new level of ambition. Their breakout moment arrived in 1994 with Warcraft: Orcs and Humans. This real-time strategy game refined the formula with a compelling fantasy setting and distinct factions. It was an instant hit, establishing a flagship franchise. The success of Warcraft was transformative, providing financial resources and a reputation for deep strategy games. Blizzard quickly began work on a sequel, Warcraft 2. As Blizzard grew, it attracted attention from larger companies. In 1996, CUC International acquired Blizzard's parent company. Despite ownership changes, Blizzard maintained its creative autonomy. They focused on a few key franchises, ensuring each received the attention it deserved. Players knew a Blizzard game meant a polished, immersive experience. This trust became a cornerstone of their enduring success. Blizzard's vision extended beyond single-player experiences. In 1996, alongside the release of Diablo, Blizzard launched Battle.net. This revolutionary service made online multiplayer gaming easy and free. Diablo showcased Battle.net's capabilities, drawing players for dungeon crawls and PvP combat. Battle.net streamlined online gaming, fostering a community around Blizzard's games. Features like chat rooms and friends lists helped players connect. The service was robust, reliable, and free for Blizzard game owners. StarCraft in 1998 became a global phenomenon, especially in South Korea. Battle.net was instrumental in multiplayer dominance. Diablo II in 2000 further solidified Blizzard's reputation. Warcraft 3 introduced hero units and role-playing elements to RTS. Its world editor allowed custom maps inspiring the MOBA genre. Battle.net supported competitive scene and custom games. Blizzard reshaped how people played games online, creating lasting franchises and a loyal audience. A titan emerges, the Activision merger and new blockbusters. While Blizzard built its empire, Activision was also making waves. In 2007, Vivendi Games, Blizzard's parent company, merged with Activision. The deal created Activision Blizzard, a colossal publisher. The merger combined Activision's console strength with Blizzard's PC dominance. Post-merger, Blizzard maintained its renowned autonomy. They launched Wrath of the Lich King in 2008, and StarCraft II followed, achieving massive success. a significant new IP emerged, Overwatch in 2016. This team-based shooter was a massive hit, diversifying Activision Blizzard's portfolio. The merger created a company capable of launching billion-dollar franchises. It solidified its leadership position in the industry. Sustaining dominance, future-proofing an industry giant. Activision Blizzard focuses on sustaining its dominance and future-proofing its brands. Key strategies include supporting existing franchises with updates and expansions. Expansion onto new platforms, particularly mobile, is crucial. Games like Call of Duty, Mobile and Diablo. Immortal have been financial successes. This mobile approach taps into a larger player base. Esports remains a significant pillar, with professional leagues for Overwatch and Call of Duty. Adapting to evolving business models and player expectations is paramount. This includes refining monetization strategies and investing in cloud gaming. The company navigates challenges of maintaining a positive public image. By focusing on core strengths, Activision Blizzard aims to continue its leadership role. The recent acquisition by Microsoft promises new resources and strategic directions. It solidifies its place in the future of interactive entertainment. Thank you for watching Entrepreneurial Edge. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel for more content.
Welcome to Entrepreneurial Edge. In today's video, we explore how Stripe built a $35 billion empire. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is why you need Stripe. Stripe, often referred to as the internet's middleman, has become a titan in the financial technology sector. Valued at a staggering $35 billion, this company has revolutionized the way businesses handle online transactions. Stripe provides the invisible infrastructure that allows companies to accept payments, manage subscriptions, and navigate the complexities of online commerce. In essence, Stripe simplifies the often cumbersome world of online payments. They provide businesses with the tools to easily accept credit cards, process international transactions, and manage recurring billing. This seamless integration has made them the go-to solution for businesses of all sizes. The minds behind this financial revolution are brothers Patrick and John Collison. Hailing from a small village in Ireland, the Collison brothers displayed a knack for technology from a young age. Driven by an entrepreneurial spirit, they embarked on their first major venture while still in their teens. This initial foray into the world of startups resulted in Automatic, a software company designed to assist eBay sellers. The company's success was remarkable, catching the eye of investors and eventually leading to its acquisition in 2008. This early triumph fueled their ambition and provided valuable experience for their next big venture. The idea for Stripe was born from the Collison brothers' own frustrations. Upon moving to Silicon Valley, they were struck by the archaic and convoluted processes involved in accepting online payments in the United States. Existing solutions were clunky, developer-unfriendly, and often riddled with hidden fees. Recognizing a significant gap in the market, they founded Stripe in 2010. Their mission was clear: to create a developer-first platform that made online payments simple, transparent, and accessible to businesses of all sizes. This vision laid the foundation for Stripe's meteoric rise. Stripe's official launch in 2011 was met with immediate enthusiasm from the developer community. Early funding from Y Combinator, a prestigious startup accelerator, provided the initial boost. Word of Stripe's elegant solutions spread quickly, and soon they were securing funding from major venture capital firms like Sequoia Capital and Andreessen Horowitz. This influx of investment fueled Stripe's rapid growth, allowing them to expand their team and refine their platform. Subsequent funding rounds continued to propel their valuation upwards, solidifying their status as a fintech unicorn and eventually reaching an astounding $35 billion valuation. Building an ecosystem. Stripe's success stems from its core payment processing capabilities and its commitment to building a comprehensive ecosystem. They developed innovative products to address specific pain points. Stripe Radar leverages machine learning to combat fraud, protecting businesses and their customers. Stripe Atlas simplifies company incorporation, making it easier for entrepreneurs to launch ventures. Stripe Issuing empowers businesses to create custom payment cards. Powering global commerce. Stripe's reach extends to every corner of the globe. Thousands of businesses, from startups to Fortune 500 companies, rely on Stripe. Clients include Amazon, Google, Salesforce, and Shopify. By 2018, Stripe had become the backbone of the internet economy. From online retailers to crowdfunding platforms, Stripe's impact was undeniable. The road ahead. Stripe shows no signs of slowing down. The company continues to innovate, constantly seeking new ways to simplify and enhance the online commerce experience. They are investing heavily in areas like mobile payments, platform expansion, and emerging technologies like blockchain. The future holds numerous possibilities. A public offering is often speculated about, which would further bolster their resources and potentially fuel even more ambitious projects. Strategic partnerships with other major players in the tech and finance industries are also likely, further solidifying their position as a dominant force in the digital economy. A legacy of innovation. Stripe's journey from a small startup to a multi-billion-dollar company is a testament to innovation and vision. The Collison brothers' entrepreneurial spirit and understanding of technology have propelled them to the forefront of fintech. Stripe has become synonymous with accessibility and empowerment. By democratizing access to financial tools, they have leveled the playing field for businesses. Stripe is poised to shape the future of online commerce. Thank you for watching Entrepreneurial Edge. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more entrepreneurial insights.
Welcome to Entrepreneurial Edge. In today's video, we explore the journey of Intel, the godfather of modern computers. Stay tuned. This is going to blow your mind. The microprocessor is the brain of modern electronics. It's a tiny chip that powers everything from smartphones and laptops to cars and spacecraft. These marvels of miniaturization contain millions or even billions of transistors, microscopic switches that control the flow of electricity. Without microprocessors, our world would be a very different place. The invention and development of the microprocessor is one of the most significant technological achievements in human history. It has revolutionized the way we live, work, and communicate. And at the heart of this revolution lies Intel, a company synonymous with innovation and the relentless pursuit of Moore's Law. Intel's story is a testament to the power of entrepreneurship, innovation, and the enduring human spirit of invention. From its humble beginnings in the heart of Silicon Valley, Intel has become a global technology giant, shaping the future of computing and the world around us. To understand Intel's rise, we must journey back to the nascent days of Silicon Valley. William Shockley, co-inventor of the transistor at Bell Labs, moved west to California in 1956. There, he founded Shockley Semiconductor Laboratory, aiming to commercialize his groundbreaking invention. However, Shockley's abrasive management style led to discontent among his employees. This discontent culminated in the departure of 8 brilliant engineers, later dubbed the Traitorous Eight. These visionaries, including Robert Noyce and Gordon Moore, went on to found Fairchild Semiconductor, a pivotal moment in the history of Silicon Valley. Fairchild became a breeding ground for innovation, fostering a culture of risk-taking and technical excellence. In 1968, Noyce and Moore left Fairchild to establish Intel, driven by their shared vision of creating a company focused on semiconductor memory. Their first major success came with the 3001 Schottky bipolar memory, a product that quickly gained traction in the burgeoning electronics industry. Intel followed this triumph with the development of DRAM, or Dynamic Random Access Memory, a technology that would become the industry standard for computer memory. However, it was the invention of the 4004 microprocessor in 1971 that would truly cement Intel's legacy. Led by engineers Federico Fagan, Martian Hoff, and Stanley Mazur, the 4004 was the world's first commercially available microprocessor. This revolutionary chip, originally designed for a calculator, opened the door to a new era of computing, where processing power could be miniaturized and embedded into a wide range of devices. The IBM partnership and the rise of Intel. Intel's partnership with IBM in the early 1980s proved to be a watershed moment for the company. IBM's decision to use Intel's microprocessors in their new line of personal computers catapulted Intel to the forefront of the burgeoning PC revolution. The IBM PC, powered by Intel's 8088 microprocessor, became a runaway success, establishing Intel as the dominant force in the PC microprocessor market. Intel continued to innovate, releasing a succession of increasingly powerful microprocessors, including the 80286, the 386, and the 486. These chips powered a new generation of PCs, driving the rapid adoption of personal computing in homes and businesses worldwide. Intel's relentless pursuit of Moore's Law, the prediction made by Gordon Moore that the number of transistors on a chip would double approximately every 2 years, became a self-fulfilling prophecy, driving innovation and pushing the boundaries of what was possible in computing. Intel's legacy and future aspirations. In 1993, Intel launched the Pentium processor, a landmark achievement that further solidified their dominance in the PC market. The Pentium brand became synonymous with high performance and cutting-edge technology, powering a new era of multimedia computing and internet connectivity. Intel's success continued into the new millennium, but the company faced new challenges in the early 2000s. The rise of mobile computing and the increasing demand for energy-efficient processors led to a strategic shift for Intel. The company invested heavily in developing low-power processors for mobile devices and laptops, while also expanding into new markets like data centers and the Internet of Things, or IoT. Today, Intel continues to innovate, with a focus on artificial intelligence, autonomous vehicles, and the development of next-generation computing platforms. The legacy of Intel's x86 architecture, the foundation of their early microprocessors, continues to shape the world of computing. From the first PCs to the most powerful supercomputers, Intel's technology has played a pivotal role in the digital revolution. And as we look to the future, Intel's spirit of innovation and entrepreneurial edge will continue to drive progress and shape the technological landscape for generations to come. For more stories of innovation and entrepreneurial spirit, be sure to like and subscribe to Entrepreneurial Edge. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel, Entrepreneurial Edge, for more insightful content. From Soviet collapse to oligarch ascendancy, the genesis of Russia's energy titans. The collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 unleashed a seismic shift in global geopolitics. It also created a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for ambitious individuals. Amidst the chaos and uncertainty, a new breed of entrepreneurs emerged, the oligarchs. These shrewd operators capitalized on the rapid privatization of state assets. They amassed vast fortunes and became power players in the new Russia. Nowhere was this more evident than in the energy sector, where figures like Vagit Alekperov and the rise of Lukoil exemplify the dramatic transformation of Russia's economy. For a deeper dive into the world of business and entrepreneurship, be sure to check out our channel, Entrepreneurial Edge. Vouchers for an empire: how privatization fueled oligarchic rise. Privatization in Russia led to the rise of oligarchs. The voucher system was central to this process. Vouchers were meant to distribute state assets fairly. Every citizen received vouchers to buy shares. But economic hardship led many to sell them. They sold at a fraction of their value. Well-connected investors bought these vouchers. They gained control over the economy, especially the energy sector. This period saw corruption and insider dealing. A few, often Kremlin-connected, became oligarchs. They wielded enormous economic and political power. The program concentrated wealth and created the oligarchic system. Vagit Alekperov, from Caspian oil fields to the pinnacle of Russian power. Vagit Alekperov's journey from a Caspian oil worker to one of Russia's most powerful oligarchs is a tale of ambition and political maneuvering. Born in 1950 in Baku, Azerbaijan, Alekperov began his career as an oil field worker. He rose through the ranks of the Soviet oil industry. When the Soviet Union crumbled, Alekperov saw an opportunity. He recognized the immense potential of Russia's vast energy reserves. In 1991, he played a pivotal role in the creation of Lukoil. Alekperov's vision was to transform Lukoil into a modern, globally competitive energy giant. The rise of Lukoil, from Soviet remnants to a global energy behemoth. Under Alekperov's guidance, Lukoil expanded aggressively. The company modernized its infrastructure and acquired new technologies. It expanded both domestically and internationally. Lukoil's growth was remarkable. It transformed from aging Soviet oil fields into a global energy giant. Key factors included Russia's vast oil reserves, Alekperov's leadership, and embracing Western business practices. Lukoil's rise mirrored Russia's energy sector transformation. After the Soviet Union's collapse, the oil industry restructured. State-owned monopolies were broken up and new private companies emerged. This led to increased competition and efficiency. Lukoil's journey is a testament to privatization's power, strong leadership, and the significance of oil and gas in the global economy. Strategic partnerships and financial maneuvers. The Lukoil playbook. Central to Lukoil's success was its ability to forge strategic partnerships with foreign companies. These alliances provided Lukoil with access to much-needed capital, technology, and expertise. They also helped legitimize the company in the eyes of the international community. One of Lukoil's most significant partnerships was with the American oil giant, ExxonMobil. In the early 1990s, Lukoil and ExxonMobil embarked on a joint venture to develop oil fields in the Timan-Pechora region of Russia. This partnership marked a watershed moment for the Russian oil industry. It signaled to the world that Russia was open for business. It paved the way for further foreign investment in the country's energy sector. In addition to strategic partnerships, Lukoil also engaged in a series of shrewd financial maneuvers. These maneuvers helped to consolidate its market position and maximize profits. The company was quick to adopt Western accounting practices. This made it more transparent and attractive to foreign investors. It also took advantage of tax breaks and other incentives offered by the Russian government to encourage investment in the energy sector. Lukoil's strategic partnerships and financial acumen enabled it to navigate the complex and often unpredictable world of international finance. This helped the company secure its position as a major player in the global energy market. The oligarchic impact wealth concentration and its consequences for Russia. The rise of the oligarchs, including figures like Vaget Alekperov, had a profound impact on Russian society. The concentration of vast wealth in the hands of a few created a stark economic divide. It fueled social tensions. While the oligarchs enjoyed lavish lifestyles, many ordinary Russians struggled to make ends meet. This disparity fueled resentment and a sense of unfairness. The oligarchs' influence extended far beyond the economic sphere. They became powerful political players. They used their wealth to curry favor with government officials, influence policy decisions, and protect their business interests. This blurring of the lines between business and politics had a corrosive effect on Russian democracy. It undermined the rule of law and eroded public trust in government institutions. The concentration of power and wealth in the hands of a select few also stifled competition and innovation. It created an uneven playing field for small and medium-sized enterprises. This hindered the development of a more diversified and resilient economy. The oligarchic system that emerged from the ashes of the Soviet Union had far-reaching consequences. Its legacy continues to shape Russia's political, economic, and social landscape to this day. The enduring legacy of privatization and the rise of the oligarchs. The story of Lukoil and Vaget Alekperov offers a compelling window into the tumultuous period of privatization in post-Soviet Russia. It highlights the opportunities and pitfalls of rapid economic transition. The privatization of Russia's energy sector, while leading to increased production and efficiency, also resulted in the concentration of vast wealth and power in the hands of a select few. This created a system rife with inequality, corruption, and a blurring of the lines between business and politics. The legacy of this era is complex and multifaceted. On the one hand, privatization unleashed entrepreneurial energy and transformed Russia's economy. On the other hand, it created a new class of oligarchs whose influence continues to be felt in Russia and beyond. Understanding the dynamics of this period is crucial for comprehending the complexities of modern Russia. It also offers valuable lessons for other countries undergoing similar transitions. For more insights into the world of business, entrepreneurship, and global affairs, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel, Entrepreneurial Edge.
Welcome back to Entrepreneurial Edge, everybody. Today, we're diving deep into the world of finance to uncover the top 10 richest banks on the planet. These financial giants hold trillions of dollars in assets and wield immense economic influence. We'll explore their history, their reach, and what makes them true titans of their industry. So buckle up, hit that like button, and let's get started with number 10. Number 10, Barclays PLC, a legacy of banking. Kicking off our list is Barclays plc, a British multinational bank with $2.26 trillion in assets. Founded in the 1690s, Barclays evolved from goldsmith banking to a global financial powerhouse. Today, Barclays operates in over 50 countries, offering a range of financial products and services. Despite controversies like the LIBOR scandal, Barclays remains a dominant force in the banking world. Number 9. Crédit Agricole Group, rooted in community. At number 9 is Crédit Agricole Group with $2.35 trillion in assets. This French cooperative financial institution focuses on rural communities and has grown into a global player. Its cooperative structure promotes a strong customer-centric approach and commitment to local communities. From supporting French farmers to becoming a global leader, Crédit Agricole demonstrates the power of community-focused banking. Number 8. Bank of China, a pillar of the Chinese economy. At number 8, we have the Bank of China, holding $2.37 trillion in assets. Established in 1912, it's the oldest bank in China and a major state-owned institution. The Bank of China plays a crucial role in China's economic development and has a global reach. Number 7. Agricultural Bank of China, a bank heist for the ages. Holding steady at number 7 is the Agricultural Bank of China, with an impressive $2.43 trillion in assets. This makes it one of the largest banks not just in China, but in the entire world. This bank focuses on providing loans and financial services to rural areas and the agricultural sector. It plays a crucial role in supporting China's vast agricultural industry, helping farmers and rural businesses thrive. In 2010, it experienced one of the largest bank robberies in history, with thieves making off with a staggering $7.5 million. The heist shocked the nation and led to a massive investigation. Despite this dramatic event, the Agricultural Bank of China remains a cornerstone of the Chinese financial system. It continues to grow and adapt, ensuring financial stability and support for millions of people across the country. Number 6. JP Morgan Chase & Company, a titan forged in crisis. Coming in at number 6 is JP Morgan Chase & Company, with an astounding $2.47 trillion in assets, making it one of the largest and most influential banks in the world. This American multinational bank is a product of several major mergers and acquisitions, each one contributing to its growth and dominance in the financial sector. JP Morgan Chase offers a wide range of financial products and services, from consumer banking to investment banking, wealth management, and even digital banking solutions. They played a significant role in the 2008 financial crisis, facing widespread criticism for their risky lending practices and the subsequent economic fallout. Despite these controversies and the challenges they faced, JP Morgan Chase remains a dominant force in the financial world, continually adapting to new market conditions. Their resilience and adaptability showcase the strength of large financial institutions, proving that even in times of crisis, they can emerge stronger and more robust than ever before. Number 5. Mitsubishi UFJ Financial Group, a merger of giants. At number 5, we head to Japan with Mitsubishi UFJ Financial Group, commanding an impressive $2.51 trillion in assets. This financial giant stands as a testament to the strength and resilience of Japan's banking sector. This bank is the result of a significant merger between Mitsubishi Tokyo Financial Group and UFJ Holdings, two of Japan's most influential financial institutions. Their union has created a powerhouse in the banking world. MUFG offers a comprehensive range of financial services, from retail banking to corporate finance, and has strong ties to major Japanese corporations. These relationships have been pivotal in its growth and success. As a key player in Japan's economy, MUFG demonstrates the power of consolidation in banking. Its influence extends beyond Japan, impacting global financial markets and showcasing the strategic importance of mergers in the financial industry. Number 4. BNP Paribas, the pride of France. At number 4 is BNP Paribas, a French international banking group with $2.6 trillion in assets. BNP Paribas is the largest bank in France and Europe, with a significant presence across the continent. They offer a comprehensive suite of financial services and have a global reach in over 72 countries. BNP Paribas is recognized for promoting sustainable finance and supporting renewable energy projects. Number 3. China Construction Bank Corporation, building a financial empire. At number 3, we have China Construction Bank Corporation, holding $2.6 trillion in assets. This state-owned commercial bank is a major player in the global financial system and supports China's infrastructure development. Forbes ranked it as the second most powerful company in the world in 2021. Number 2. HSBC Holdings, from Hong Kong to the world. At number 2 is HSBC Holdings, with $2.75 trillion in assets. HSBC's history traces back to the Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Corporation, founded in 1865. Today, HSBC is one of the world's largest banking organizations, with a presence in over 64 countries. HSBC's global footprint and expertise in international finance make them a trusted partner for cross-border transactions. Number 1. Industrial and Commercial Bank of China, the undisputed champion. Claiming the top spot is the Industrial and Commercial Bank of China, or ICBC, with $3.18 trillion in assets. This state-owned commercial bank has over 18,000 outlets across China and a growing international presence. ICBC's dominance is a testament to China's economic rise and its influence on the global financial system. That's a wrap on the richest banks. If you found this video insightful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Entrepreneurial Edge for more deep dives into finance and business. Which bank surprised you the most with its ranking or history? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time. Welcome to Entrepreneurial Edge. In today's video, we explore the dramatic history of Adidas and Puma, a family feud that shaped sportswear. What's something people don't know about Adidas and Puma? These names are synonymous with athletic achievement, style, and innovation. Yet behind these iconic brands lies a story of fierce rivalry, familial discord, and an unwavering entrepreneurial spirit. It's a tale that begins not on a global stage, but in the humble confines of a small German town, Herzogenaurach, with two brothers, Adolf Adi Dassler and Rudolf Dassler, at its heart. Few who lace up a pair of Adidas sneakers know the name Adolf Dassler. Fewer still know the tumultuous history behind the brand's rise to global fame. This is the story of how a passion for sport, a commitment to craftsmanship, and a bitter family feud gave birth to two of the biggest names in sportswear history. Our story begins in the aftermath of World War I. Germany was in turmoil, struggling to find its footing in a world reshaped by conflict. It was in this environment of uncertainty that Adi Dassler, a baker's son with a passion for sport, began crafting athletic shoes in his mother's laundry room. Adi, a meticulous craftsman, focused on creating shoes that could enhance athletic performance. His brother, Rudolf, a natural salesman, recognized the business potential in Adi's creations. In 1924, they joined forces to establish the Dassler Brothers Shoe Factory. Word of the Dassler brothers' innovative footwear spread quickly. Athletes, eager for an edge in competition, flocked to their door. The 1928 Amsterdam Olympics marked a turning point. Several athletes competed in Dassler shoes, cementing the brand's reputation for quality and performance. The 1936 Berlin Olympics provided another significant boost. Jesse Owens, the legendary American sprinter, achieved his historic 4 gold medal wins wearing Dassler spikes. This triumph catapulted the Dassler Brothers Shoe Factory onto the world stage, solidifying their position as pioneers in the nascent sportswear industry. The outbreak of World War II brought the burgeoning success of the Dassler brothers to a grinding halt. The factory was forced to shift production to military equipment, casting a shadow over their once bright future. During the war, Rudolf was drafted, while Adi remained to manage the factory. The war years witnessed growing friction between the brothers. Their once close bond began to fray, strained by personal differences, political tensions, and the pressures of wartime. Adding fuel to the fire was an incident where Adi and his wife, Kata, sought refuge in a bomb shelter already occupied by Rudolf and his family. Rudolf, reportedly already suspicious of Adi's ambitions, interpreted their arrival as a deliberate act of aggression. This misunderstanding, fueled by the anxieties of war, deepened the rift between the brothers, planting the seeds for the dramatic split that was to come. The split Dassler brothers no more. Following the war, the animosity between Adi and Rudolf proved insurmountable. The details surrounding their final falling out remain shrouded in mystery, with conflicting accounts and rumors fueling speculation to this day. What is certain is that in 1948, the Dassler brothers' shoe factory was dissolved. Adi went on to establish Adidas, his company's name a portmanteau of his own nickname and surname. Rudolf founded his own rival sportswear company just across the river Arak, christening it Puma. Herzogenaurach, once united by the brothers' shared ambition, was now a town divided. The rivalry between the two brothers extended beyond the boardroom. It permeated every aspect of life in their small town. Herzogenaurach became a battleground for brand loyalty, with families and friendships divided by their preference for Adidas or Puma. A town divided, a world conquered. The rivalry between Adidas and Puma, fueled by deeply personal animosity, propelled both brands to extraordinary heights. Each brother, determined to outdo the other, pushed the boundaries of footwear and apparel design, revolutionizing the sportswear industry in the process. Adidas secured a major coup at the 1954 World Cup. The German national team, wearing Adidas boots with innovative screw-in studs, pulled off a stunning victory against heavily favored Hungary. This victory, dubbed the Miracle of Bern, cemented Adidas's position as a global force in sports footwear. Puma, meanwhile, focused on developing innovative products and securing high-profile endorsements. The brand's distinctive leaping Puma logo, a symbol of speed and agility, became synonymous with athletic excellence. The rivalry between the two brands, once confined to the small town of Herzogenaurach, now played out on a global stage. From track to street, the enduring legacy of Adidas and Puma. In the decades that followed, Adidas and Puma transcended their athletic roots, becoming cultural icons embraced by athletes and fashion enthusiasts alike. Adidas, with its iconic three-stripe logo, became synonymous with performance, innovation, and street style. Puma, with its focus on design and collaborations with fashion houses, carved out a unique space at the intersection of sports and fashion. The rivalry between the two brands, while less acrimonious in later years, continued to drive innovation and shape the sportswear landscape. Both Adidas and Puma have become global giants, with a presence in virtually every corner of the world. Their influence extends far beyond footwear and apparel, encompassing everything from music and art to social justice and environmental sustainability. The story of Adidas and Puma is a testament to the power of entrepreneurship, the enduring allure of sport, and the complex dynamics of family ties. It is a story that continues to captivate and inspire, reminding us that even the bitterest of rivalries can give rise to enduring legacies. The entrepreneurial spirit, a legacy of innovation. The tale of Adidas and Puma serves as a powerful reminder of the impact of entrepreneurial drive and innovation. The Dassler brothers' story demonstrates how passion, dedication, and a relentless pursuit of excellence can transform a small business into a global phenomenon. It highlights the profound impact that competition can have on driving progress and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. As you've read, the spirit of entrepreneurship is at the heart of countless success stories. It's a spirit that thrives on creativity, resilience, and a willingness to challenge the status quo. This same spirit fuels our mission at Entrepreneurial Edge. We strive to empower aspiring entrepreneurs with the knowledge, resources, and connections they need to turn their dreams into reality. If you've been inspired by the journey of Adidas and Puma, we invite you to join us at Entrepreneurial Edge. Your support allows us to continue providing valuable resources and fostering a vibrant community of innovators and changemakers. Together, let's embrace the entrepreneurial spirit and shape the future of business and innovation. Thank you for watching Entrepreneurial Edge. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel for more entrepreneurial stories. Welcome to Entrepreneurial Edge. In today's video, we explore the Lego Group, the big business built upon little bricks. Am I the only one that didn't know the incredible journey behind Lego? Lego. The very name evokes a sense of childhood nostalgia, creativity, and boundless imagination. For many, it brings back memories of countless hours spent building, dismantling, and rebuilding. Few toys have achieved the iconic status of the humble Lego brick. Its simple yet ingenious design has captivated generations. From its humble beginnings in a small Danish workshop to its current position as the world's largest toy company, LEGO's journey is nothing short of extraordinary. LEGO's journey is a testament to the power of innovation, resilience, and a commitment to quality. Each brick is a result of meticulous design and rigorous testing. This video will explore the remarkable history of the LEGO Group, tracing its evolution from a small family business to a global phenomenon. We'll delve into the milestones that have defined its path. LEGO bricks have become a ubiquitous part of childhood, transcending geographical boundaries and cultural differences. They are a universal language of play. The simple act of snapping together these colorful bricks unlocks a world of possibilities, empowering children and adults alike to build anything they can imagine. It's a tool for creativity and learning. From towering skyscrapers to intricate spaceships, the only limit is one's imagination. The versatility of LEGO bricks allows for endless creations. But LEGO's success is not merely due to the versatility of its product. It's also about the company's ability to innovate and stay relevant. It's also a story of visionary leadership, strategic decision-making, and a deep understanding of the power of play. The leaders at LEGO have always prioritized creativity and innovation. LEGO's journey is a compelling example of how a company can overcome challenges, adapt to changing market dynamics, and emerge stronger than ever before. Their ability to innovate has kept them ahead. By staying true to its core values of creativity, imagination, and learning through play, LEGO has cemented its place as a beloved brand for generations of children and adults. Its educational programs further highlight its commitment to learning. The LEGO Group's story begins in the small village of Billund, Denmark, with a skilled carpenter named Ole Kirk Christensen. In 1932, during the depths of the Great Depression, Christensen faced financial hardship when his carpentry business struggled to stay afloat. Determined to provide for his family, he began crafting wooden toys in his small workshop.
These toys, ranging from ducks and cars to yo-yos and toy trucks, were well crafted and durable, reflecting Christensen's commitment to quality.
Christensen named his fledgling company LEGO, a contraction of the Danish words leg and got, meaning play well. Little did he know that this simple yet evocative name would one day become synonymous with the world's most popular construction toy. Through the 1930s and 1940s, LEGO continued to produce wooden toys, gradually expanding its product line and gaining a reputation for craftsmanship. However, the world was on the brink of change, and so was the toy industry. In the 1940s, plastic emerged as a new and versatile material, capturing the attention of manufacturers worldwide. Recognizing the potential of this innovative material, Christensen made a pivotal decision that would forever alter the course of his company and the toy industry as a whole. In 1949, LEGO purchased a plastic molding machine and began experimenting with producing plastic toys. This was a significant investment for the company, marking the beginning of a new era in toy manufacturing. This marked a turning point in the company's history, as they transitioned from wooden toys to innovative plastic creations. Inspired by the Kittycraft self-locking building bricks designed by British toymaker Hilary Fisher Page, Christensen developed his own version of the plastic brick. He saw the potential for a toy that could be both educational and endlessly entertaining. These early plastic bricks, called automatic binding bricks, were the precursors to the iconic LEGO bricks we know today. They represented the first step towards creating a versatile building system.
While the early bricks were a promising start, they lacked one crucial element: an efficient clutching system. Without this, the bricks couldn't hold together firmly, limiting their potential. Christensen spent years refining his design, seeking a solution that would allow the bricks to connect securely and be easily pulled apart. His dedication to perfecting the brick was unwavering.
In 1958, he finally found the answer: the stud-and-tube coupling system. This breakthrough was a game-changer for LEGO. This ingenious design revolutionized the LEGO brick, providing the structural integrity and ease of use that would become synonymous with the LEGO system. It allowed for more complex and stable constructions. With the patented stud-and-tube system in place, LEGO launched its LEGO system of play in 1955. This system was a comprehensive approach to play and learning. This system, based on the principle of interlocking bricks that could be combined in endless ways, unleashed a world of creative possibilities. Children could build anything they imagined, from simple houses to intricate castles. The Lego system of play transformed Lego from a simple toy manufacturer into a company that fostered imagination, creativity, and problem-solving skills in children. It became a tool for learning and development, inspiring generations of young builders. The Lego system of play quickly gained popularity in Denmark, and Lego began to set its sights on international expansion. The company recognized the potential to bring their innovative toys to children beyond their home country. The company's first major export market was neighboring Sweden, where the colorful and versatile Lego bricks quickly captured the hearts of Swedish children and their parents. This success in Sweden paved the way for further expansion into other European countries, each new market embracing the creativity and educational value that Lego offered. Lego's commitment to quality, durability, and the educational value of its products resonated with parents and children alike, making it a trusted brand in households across the continent. This widespread appeal fueled the company's rapid growth throughout the 1960s, with sales figures soaring and production lines working tirelessly to meet the increasing demand. However, this period of expansion was not without its challenges. The company faced numerous obstacles, from logistical issues to market competition. In 1960, a fire swept through Lego's factory in Billund, causing extensive damage and threatening the company's future. The blaze destroyed most of the company's wooden toy inventory and production facilities, leaving the Lego team with a daunting task ahead. This devastating event could have spelled disaster for the burgeoning company, potentially halting its international ambitions. Yet, amidst the ashes, Ole Kirk Christensen saw an opportunity. He believed in the potential of Lego bricks and was determined to rebuild.
He made the bold decision to focus solely on the production of plastic Lego bricks, a move that would prove to be a defining moment in the company's history. This shift marked the beginning of a new era for Lego.
The fire, though a significant setback, inadvertently propelled Lego's transition to becoming a plastic toy powerhouse. It was a turning point that reshaped the company's future. The company rebuilt its factory, incorporating state-of-the-art plastic molding technology, and emerged stronger and more focused than ever before. This investment in new technology ensured higher quality and greater production efficiency. By the late 1960s, Lego had become a household name throughout Europe, and its iconic plastic bricks were capturing the imaginations of children worldwide. The brand's resilience and innovation had paid off, securing its place in toy history. Thank you for watching Entrepreneurial Edge. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel for more content.
Hey everyone, welcome to Entrepreneurial Edge. This once mighty retail giant was as American as apple pie, but its journey has been anything but smooth sailing. We're going to go all the way back to the beginning, before blue light specials and those iconic catalogs, to understand how Kmart became a household name. Our story starts with Sebastian Sparing Kresge, a man with a vision and a knack for business. In 1897, Kresge opened his first store in downtown Detroit. It wasn't a Kmart as we know it, not yet. This was a five and dime store, a place where you could find everyday items at bargain prices. Kresge's motto was simple: offer quality goods at low prices. This resonated with shoppers and the business boomed. Kresge's stores multiplied rapidly. He understood the power of offering value and convenience. He expanded his product lines and experimented with different store formats. By the mid-20th century, SS Kresge Company was a retail force with hundreds of stores across the country. But Kresge wasn't done innovating. He saw a new opportunity emerging in the post-war economic boom, the rise of the suburbs, and the demand for discount shopping. This brings us to 1962, the year Kmart was born. The first Kmart store opened in Garden City, Michigan, and it was a game changer. Kmart combined the convenience of a department store with the low prices of a discount retailer. This was a novel concept at the time, and it was a recipe for success. Kmart stores were massive, offering everything from clothing and toys to home goods and appliances, all under one roof. And the prices? Unbeatable. Kmart tapped into the changing consumer landscape. Families were flocking to the suburbs, and they needed a convenient and affordable place to shop for their growing needs. Kmart became synonymous with suburban living. The brand expanded rapidly throughout the 1960s and 70s, becoming a ubiquitous presence in American towns and cities. Kmart's success wasn't just about low prices and convenience. They were also pioneers in marketing and branding. Those iconic blue light specials? Pure genius. They created a sense of urgency and excitement, drawing shoppers in with limited time deals. Kmart also mastered the art of the catalog, delivering their vast selection directly to homes across America. For a time, Kmart could do no wrong. They were the kings of discount retail, and their future seemed limitless. But as we all know, nothing lasts forever, especially in the cutthroat world of retail. The 1980s brought new challenges for Kmart. Sebastian Kresge had passed away in 1966, and the company he built faced a changing retail landscape without its founder at the helm. New competitors emerged, hungry for a slice of Kmart's market share. Two names in particular would come to define the challenges ahead: Walmart and Target. Walmart, with its relentless focus on low prices and efficient supply chain, began to undercut Kmart on its own turf. Target, on the other hand, positioned itself as the more stylish and upscale discount retailer, appealing to a slightly more affluent customer base. Kmart found itself squeezed in the middle. This is where things get interesting, and by interesting I mean kind of tragic. Kmart, once the innovator, seemed to lose its way. They were slow to adapt to the changing market, and failed to differentiate themselves from the competition. While Walmart and Target were investing in technology, expanding their product lines and improving their store experiences, Kmart seemed content to rest on its laurels. The downward spiral missteps and missed opportunities. The 1990s were not kind to Kmart. The company faced mounting financial troubles, burdened by outdated infrastructure, inefficient operations, and a shrinking customer base. They tried to revitalize the brand, but their efforts felt half-hearted and often missed the mark. They experimented with new store formats, but nothing seemed to stick. One of the biggest missteps was Kmart's failure to embrace e-commerce. While Amazon was busy revolutionizing online shopping, Kmart lagged behind, clinging to its brick-and-mortar model. They eventually launched a website, but it was too little, too late. The digital revolution was passing them by. By the early 2000s, Kmart was in dire straits. Their stores were shadows of their former selves, plagued by empty shelves, poor lighting, and a general sense of decline. In 2002, the unthinkable happened. Kmart filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. It was a stunning fall from grace for a company that was once a retail titan. Kmart today, a shadow of its former self. What became of Kmart? The story doesn't end with the 2002 bankruptcy. In 2005, Kmart merged with Sears, forming Sears Holdings. It didn't work out. Sears Holdings struggled, closing stores. The company filed for bankruptcy in 2018. A few Kmart stores remain open today, but their future is uncertain. Kmart's story is a cautionary tale of failing to adapt. It reminds us of the importance of innovation and adaptability. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Welcome to Entrepreneurial Edge. If you enjoy our content, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. I bet you didn't know how a simple pen could change the world. From ancient cave paintings to modern-day masterpieces, the human urge to communicate transcends time. Writing has played a pivotal role in shaping civilizations, preserving knowledge and fostering progress. Imagine a world without the written word, devoid of literature, history, and scientific discoveries. At the heart of this transformative power lies the writing instrument. Each stroke of a pen carries the weight of human expression. These tools have witnessed empires rise and fall, documented groundbreaking inventions, and immortalized countless stories. The evolution of writing instruments mirrors the evolution of human thought itself, each innovation fueling a greater capacity for communication and understanding. The journey from rudimentary writing tools to the sophisticated instruments we use today is a testament to human ingenuity. Early civilizations relied on natural materials, crafting quills from bird feathers and inks from plants and minerals. The quill pen, crafted from the flight feathers of large birds like geese or swans, dominated writing for centuries. Its flexible nib allowed for expressive calligraphy and elegant script, gracing official documents, literary works, and personal correspondence. However, the quill required constant dipping in ink, interrupting the flow of writing. The invention of the fountain pen in the 19th century marked a significant advancement. This ingenious device incorporated an internal reservoir for ink, eliminating the need for constant dipping. Fountain pens, with their smooth writing experience and elegant designs, became a status symbol, favored by writers, intellectuals, and the elite. However, fountain pens were prone to leaking and required careful maintenance. In the aftermath of World War II, a French entrepreneur named Marcel Bic recognized the need for a revolutionary writing instrument. Bic envisioned a pen that would be accessible to all, combining simplicity, reliability, and affordability. His vision was clear: to create a pen as indispensable as the pencil, but with the added advantage of smooth, ink-based writing. Bic saw an opportunity in the ballpoint pen, a relatively new invention that had yet to gain widespread acceptance. The ballpoint pen, with its quick-drying ink and ability to write on a variety of surfaces, held immense potential. Undeterred by challenges, Bic acquired the patent for the ballpoint pen and established Société Bic in 1945. He assembled a team of skilled engineers and designers to perfect the ballpoint pen design. Bic's commitment to quality and affordability laid the foundation for Bic's phenomenal success. The Bic Cristal, a stroke of genius. In 1950, Bic introduced the pen that would revolutionize the writing instrument industry, the Bic Cristal. This simple pen, with its transparent hexagonal barrel, smooth flowing ink, and distinctive blue cap, became an instant icon. The Bic Cristal was more than just a pen. It was a symbol of innovation, accessibility, and design excellence. Bic's relentless focus on quality ensured that the Bic Cristal delivered a consistent, smooth writing experience. The tungsten carbide ballpoint, perfectly spherical and incredibly durable, glided effortlessly across paper, leaving behind a clean, crisp line. The Bic Cristal was remarkably affordable. Bic's innovative manufacturing processes and commitment to mass production allowed him to offer the pen at a price point that made it accessible to the masses. The transparent hexagonal barrel allowed users to monitor ink levels, while the hexagonal shape prevented the pen from rolling off desks. The simple yet elegant design, with its distinctive blue cap, became instantly recognizable and synonymous with quality and affordability. Global domination and diversification, Bic's expanding empire. The success of the Bic Cristal catapulted the company to global prominence. Bic expanded rapidly, establishing manufacturing facilities and distribution networks worldwide. The Bic Cristal became a global phenomenon, embraced by students, professionals, and artists alike. By the 1960s, Bic had solidified its position as the world's leading manufacturer of ballpoint pens. However, Bic recognized the importance of diversification and sought to expand Bic's product portfolio. In 1973, Bic launched its disposable lighter, applying the same principles of simplicity, quality, and affordability that had made the Bic Cristal a success. The Bic lighter, with its distinctive design and reliable performance, quickly gained popularity. Just as the Bic Cristal had democratized writing, the Bic lighter made fire readily available for a wide range of purposes. Bic's foray into the lighter market proved to be a resounding success, further solidifying the company's reputation for innovation and value. Navigating challenges, a time of transition. The 1980s and 1990s presented Bic with new challenges. The company faced increased competition from rival pen manufacturers, particularly from low-cost producers in Asia. The rise of personal computers and electronic communication also posed a potential threat to the traditional writing instrument market. In response, Bic undertook a series of strategic initiatives. The company invested heavily in research and development, introducing new pen designs and ink formulations to meet evolving consumer demands. Bic also expanded its product lines, introducing gel pens, rollerball pens, and mechanical pencils to cater to a wider range of writing preferences. However, Bic's diversification efforts were not always successful. The company's ventures into the perfume and hosiery markets in the 1980s proved to be costly failures. Despite these challenges, Bic remained a resilient and adaptable company, continuing to invest in its core product lines. The enduring legacy of Bic: simplicity, quality, affordability. Today, Bic remains a global leader in the writing instrument, lighter, and razor markets. The company's products are sold in over 160 countries, reaching billions of consumers worldwide. BIC's enduring success can be attributed to its unwavering commitment to three core principles: simplicity, quality, and affordability. From the iconic BIC crystal pen to its reliable lighters and razors, BIC products are designed to be simple to use, reliable, and accessible to all. The company's relentless focus on quality ensures that its products perform consistently, meeting the needs of consumers worldwide. And BIC's commitment to affordability has made its products indispensable tools for people from all walks of life. BIC's legacy extends beyond its impressive sales figures and global reach. The company's products have played a small but significant role in countless lives. As long as people continue to write, light fires, and shave, BIC's products will continue to play an integral role in their lives. Thank you for watching Entrepreneurial Edge. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more great content.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Entrepreneurial Edge. We're diving into something really exciting and transformative in the tech world. Apple is known for its sleek devices. From the iconic iPhone to the powerful MacBook and versatile iPad, their hardware has always set the standard, but there's a huge shift happening. It's not just about the devices anymore. Apple is no longer just a hardware company. They're expanding their horizons and redefining their identity. They're becoming a digital services powerhouse. With offerings like Apple Music, Apple TV+, and iCloud, they're creating an ecosystem that's more integrated than ever. And this impacts all of us as tech consumers. Whether you're streaming music, watching your favorite shows, or storing your data, Apple's services are becoming a central part of our digital lives. Today, we're diving into Apple's evolution. From their early days to their current status as a tech giant, we'll trace their journey. We'll explore why they're shifting gears. What prompted this change? What are the market trends and consumer demands driving this transformation? And we'll discuss what it means for your tech experience. How will this shift affect the way you use your devices and services? Let's get started and find out. The hardware hurdles. For years, Apple thrived on selling iPhones, Macs, and iPads, but that market is getting tougher. Smartphone sales have slowed down. People are holding onto their devices longer. And competition is fierce. Plus, Apple products are known for their premium prices. In a world of budget-friendly alternatives, that's a challenge. Apple needed a new game plan. They needed a way to keep growing even if hardware sales slowed. Enter Apple's service sector. This includes things you subscribe to, like Apple Music, Apple Care, and iCloud storage. These services provide a consistent revenue stream. They're less dependent on people buying new gadgets every year. Think of Amazon Prime. You pay a monthly fee, and you get access to a bunch of benefits. Apple is using a similar model. They're creating an ecosystem where services are key. Apple Prime? What could this mean for the future of Apple and its loyal customers? The future of Apple services is looking more integrated and seamless than ever before. Imagine a world where all your Apple services are bundled into one convenient package. Apple is investing heavily in new services, aiming to create a more cohesive ecosystem. From entertainment to finance, they are covering all bases. Apple TV Plus offers original shows and movies, providing high-quality content that rivals other streaming giants. It's a key part of their strategy to keep users engaged. Apple Card is their venture into the credit card world, offering unique benefits and seamless integration with the Wallet app. It's more than just a card, it's a financial tool designed for the Apple user, and the iPhone upgrade program lets you get a new iPhone every year with Apple Care included. This program ensures that you always have the latest technology at your fingertips. See where this is going? Apple is creating a comprehensive ecosystem that meets all your digital needs. Many experts believe a bundled Apple Prime service is inevitable. This would be a game changer, offering unparalleled convenience and value. Imagine getting all of Apple's services for one monthly price. This could include Apple Music, Apple TV+, Apple Arcade, iCloud storage, and more. That's a powerful incentive to stay within the Apple ecosystem. With everything interconnected, your digital life becomes simpler and more efficient. The potential for an Apple Prime service could redefine how we interact with technology. Why this matters: Apple's ecosystem and you. Apple's transition to services is a big deal. This shift marks a significant evolution in their business model, moving from a hardware-centric approach to a more diversified portfolio that includes software and services. It changes how we interact with their products. No longer are we just buying a device. We're buying into an ecosystem that offers a seamless experience across multiple platforms, and it impacts their bottom line. The financial implications are enormous, as services often come with recurring revenue streams, unlike one-time hardware sales. Service revenue is steadily growing for Apple. This strategy is working. Over the past few years, we've seen a consistent rise in revenue from services like iCloud, Apple Music, and the App Store. As consumers, understanding this shift is crucial. It means that our relationship with Apple is evolving, and we need to be aware of how these changes affect us. It helps us make informed decisions about the tech we use. Knowing that Apple is focusing more on services can influence our purchasing decisions, whether we're buying a new iPhone or subscribing to Apple TV+. And it gives us insights into the future of one of the world's most influential companies. Apple's move towards services is not just a business strategy, it's a glimpse into the future of technology and consumer behavior. What do you think about Apple's move towards services? Do you see it as a positive change, or are you skeptical about the shift? Let me know in the comments below. Your opinions matter, and we'd love to hear what you think about this significant transition. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Entrepreneurial Edge for more deep dives into the business of tech. Stay tuned for more insights and analyses on how major tech companies are shaping our world. I don't think people understand just how much technology shapes our world. Few can deny the influence of companies like Google, Amazon, Apple, and Facebook. They dominate the digital landscape, connecting billions globally and wielding immense economic power. This dominance has sparked intense debate. Are these tech giants too big? Should they be broken up? The answers are complex and require a deep dive into the history and evolution of antitrust law. Welcome to Entrepreneurial Edge. If you enjoy our content, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more insights. The roots of antitrust law lie in the post-Civil War period. The U.S. experienced rapid industrial growth. Massive corporations, often called trusts, emerged. These trusts, like John D. Rockefeller's Standard Oil, used their size to control markets and stifle competition. This period, known as the Gilded Age, saw a public outcry against the unchecked power of monopolies. In response to public pressure, Congress passed the Sherman Antitrust Act in 1890. This landmark legislation aimed to curb the power of monopolies by prohibiting any contract, combination, or conspiracy in restraint of trade. The Sherman Act became a powerful tool for the government to challenge anti-competitive practices. One of its most famous applications was the 1911 breakup of Standard Oil. The company was deemed a monopoly and divided into smaller entities. This case set a precedent for future antitrust actions. For much of the 20th century, the Sherman Act remained a potent weapon against monopolies. However, the late 20th century saw a shift in antitrust philosophy. The Reagan administration ushered in an era focused on consumer welfare. Under this approach, antitrust enforcement became less concerned with the size of companies. Instead, the focus shifted to whether consumers were harmed by a company's practices. This shift had a profound impact on how antitrust laws are applied, especially in the digital age. Big tech under scrutiny. Applying the law. The rise of big tech has tested the limits of antitrust law. Critics argue that these companies stifle innovation, exploit consumer data, and engage in anti-competitive behavior. Let's analyze each company individually. Google, the search giant. Google dominates the search engine market with a staggering share. However, its dominance alone doesn't make it a monopoly under current law. Critics argue that Google leverages its search dominance to favor its own products in search results, potentially harming competition. However, Google maintains that its actions benefit consumers by providing more relevant search results. Amazon, the e-commerce behemoth. Amazon controls a significant portion of the e-commerce market. Critics accuse Amazon of predatory pricing and using its power over suppliers to stifle competition. However, Amazon argues that its business model benefits consumers through lower prices and increased convenience. They claim that their vast selection and competitive pricing ultimately benefit the consumer. Apple, the walled garden. Apple's tight control over its App Store has attracted antitrust scrutiny. Critics argue that Apple's fees and restrictions on app developers stifle innovation and harm consumers. They claim that Apple's practices limit consumer choice and drive up prices. Apple, on the other hand, argues that its App Store policies are designed to ensure user privacy and security. Facebook, the social media giant. Facebook's acquisition of Instagram and WhatsApp has raised antitrust concerns. Critics argue that these acquisitions eliminated potential competitors and solidified Facebook's dominance in social media. Facebook, in its defense, argues that these acquisitions allowed them to innovate and offer better services to users. Durable market power, the litmus test. To successfully argue for the breakup of big tech, regulators would need to prove that these companies possess durable market power. This legal standard requires demonstrating that a company can maintain its dominant position over time, even without engaging in anti-competitive behavior. Proving durable market power in the rapidly evolving tech industry is incredibly challenging. The entrepreneurial edge. Did you know that Alan Wong, a prominent tech entrepreneur, started his journey by selling homemade websites in high school? This anecdote underscores a crucial point. The tech landscape is dynamic and unpredictable. New players can emerge, innovate, and disrupt the status quo. This constant churn makes it difficult to argue that any tech giant possesses unassailable market dominance. The future of big tech, unlikely breakups. While big tech faces intense scrutiny and potential regulation, their breakup under current antitrust laws seems unlikely. The consumer welfare standard, the difficulty in proving durable market power, and the dynamic nature of the tech industry all pose significant hurdles. However, the debate is far from over. Public pressure, political will, and evolving legal interpretations could reshape the future of antitrust law and, by extension, the fate of big tech. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this analysis, please like the video and subscribe to the Entrepreneurial Edge channel for more insightful content on the ever-evolving world of tech and antitrust.
In the heart of the Cold War, an unlikely ambassador for American capitalism emerged, Pepsi Cola. This was a time when tensions between the United States and the Soviet Union were at their peak, and every interaction was laden with political significance. The year was 1959, and the setting was the American National Exhibition in Moscow. This event was a grand showcase of American life, designed to impress Soviet citizens with the benefits of capitalism. This exhibition, intended to showcase the triumphs of American consumerism, became the unlikely stage for Pepsi's grand entrance into the Soviet Union. It was a strategic move, blending diplomacy with marketing. Amidst displays of modern appliances and stylish automobiles, Pepsi offered Soviet citizens their first taste of the iconic American cola. The reaction was overwhelmingly positive, sparking curiosity and excitement. This seemingly innocuous introduction marked the beginning of a remarkable journey for Pepsi. It was more than just a marketing stunt. It was a calculated risk that paid off in unexpected ways. The company would navigate the complexities of Cold War politics and Soviet bureaucracy. This was no small feat, as the political landscape was fraught with suspicion and rivalry. They would forge unprecedented trade agreements and capture the hearts, or rather the taste buds, of a nation. These agreements were groundbreaking, setting a precedent for future business ventures between the two superpowers. Pepsi's foray into the USSR was not just about selling a beverage. It was a cultural exchange, a testament to the power of soft power in a time of geopolitical tension. It showed that even in the midst of conflict, there were opportunities for connection and understanding. The Soviet Union, with its closed economy and rigid ideology, presented formidable challenges for any Western company. The barriers to entry were high and the risks were significant. Yet, Pepsi saw an opportunity where others saw only obstacles. They were willing to take the gamble, driven by the belief that their product could transcend political boundaries. They recognized a thirst for something different, a yearning for the forbidden fruits of the West. This desire was palpable, and Pepsi was ready to quench it. Pepsi's entry into the USSR was a gamble, a bold move that would have far-reaching consequences. It was a daring venture that would pave the way for other Western brands to follow. Little did anyone know that this fizzy beverage would become a symbol of cultural exchange. It represented a small but significant bridge between two worlds that were otherwise divided. It would even momentarily reshape the global balance of power. Pepsi's success in the Soviet Union was a testament to the unexpected ways in which culture and commerce can intersect, even in the most unlikely of circumstances. The 1959 American National Exhibition provided a pivotal moment in Pepsi's Soviet adventure. This event was not just an exhibition, it was a stage for a cultural showdown between two superpowers. It was there, amidst a replica of an American suburban home, complete with all the modern conveniences of the time, that the seeds of a unique diplomatic moment were sown. That then Vice President Richard Nixon and Soviet Premier Nikita Khrushchev engaged in their famous kitchen debate. This debate was more than just a conversation. It was a clash of ideologies, a verbal sparring match that highlighted the stark differences between capitalism and communism. What began as a heated exchange about the merits of capitalism versus communism took an unexpected turn when Nixon offered Khrushchev a cup of Pepsi. This simple gesture was loaded with symbolic significance. Images of Khrushchev sipping on the American cola flashed across the globe, capturing the attention of millions. It was a moment that transcended the immediate context of the debate. This seemingly mundane act carried profound symbolic weight. It was a visual representation of the potential for cultural exchange and understanding. Here, the leader of the Soviet Union, a nation ideologically opposed to everything American, was publicly enjoying an American product. This was more than just a drink, it was a statement. The kitchen debate and Khrushchev's Pepsi moment became a powerful symbol of cultural diplomacy and a testament to Pepsi's ability to transcend political barriers. It showed that even in the midst of intense rivalry, there was room for shared experiences. The image of Khrushchev enjoying Pepsi resonated with the Soviet people. It was a rare glimpse of their leader engaging with something from the West, something that was typically portrayed as the enemy. It chipped away at the barriers of Cold War propaganda, subtly suggesting that the divide between East and West might not be as insurmountable as it seemed. It hinted at the possibility of common ground between two seemingly irreconcilable ideologies. This moment was a small but significant step towards a more nuanced understanding of each other. Pepsi, intentionally or not, had become a pawn in a much larger game. It was now part of the cultural and political landscape of the Cold War. This iconic moment catapulted Pepsi into the Soviet consciousness. It was no longer just a soft drink. It was a symbol of a different way of life. The brand became synonymous with American ingenuity and the allure of the West. It represented the possibilities and freedoms that were often denied in the Soviet Union. Pepsi had not only infiltrated the Soviet market, it had infiltrated the Soviet psyche. It became a part of the everyday lives of Soviet citizens, a small but significant bridge between two worlds. Entering the Soviet market presented a unique set of challenges. The political climate and economic policies of the time made it difficult for Western companies to establish a foothold. The Soviet ruble, being non-convertible on international markets, posed a significant obstacle for traditional trade. This meant that Western companies couldn't easily exchange rubles for their own currencies. Pepsi, however, displayed remarkable ingenuity in overcoming this hurdle. They saw an opportunity where others saw only barriers. In a groundbreaking move, they struck a barter deal that would become legendary in the annals of international business. This deal was not just about trade, it was about bridging two very different worlds. Pepsi agreed to accept payment in the form of Stolichnaya vodka, a popular Soviet export. This vodka was already well regarded in the West, making it a valuable commodity. This unconventional arrangement proved to be a stroke of genius. It allowed both parties to benefit in ways that traditional trade could not have facilitated. Pepsi gained access to a vast and eager market. Soviet consumers who had limited access to Western products were thrilled to have Pepsi on their shelves. The Soviet Union, in turn, earned much-needed foreign currency through the sale of Stolichnaya in the West. This influx of currency was crucial for their economy. The deal was a win-win, a testament to the power of creative thinking in overcoming seemingly insurmountable obstacles. It showed that with the right approach, even the most challenging markets could be penetrated. This barter deal transformed Pepsi into a major player in the Soviet economy. The company didn't just sell its product, it became an integral part of the local industry. The company built bottling plants across the USSR, creating jobs and stimulating local economies. This had a ripple effect, boosting local businesses and communities. Pepsi's success demonstrated that capitalist ventures could thrive even within the confines of a communist system. It was a groundbreaking example of how business could transcend political ideologies. The barter arrangement also fostered a curious kind of cultural exchange. It wasn't just about products, it was about people and ideas crossing borders. Stolichnaya vodka became a popular choice for Western consumers who appreciated its quality and exotic origins, while Pepsi Cola became the drink of choice for millions of Soviet citizens. This mutual exchange of goods and culture left a lasting impact on both societies. By the late 1980s, Pepsi had achieved unprecedented success in the Soviet Union. Their iconic logo adorned billboards and storefronts across the vast nation. Pepsi had become a household name, a symbol of Western cool and aspiration. However, the company's most audacious move was yet to come. In 1989, as the Soviet Union teetered on the brink of collapse, Pepsi struck another historic deal. This time, they traded cola concentrate for a fleet of Soviet warships. The deal, valued at over $3 billion, made Pepsi momentarily the sixth-largest navy in the world. This quirky episode underscored Pepsi's out-of-the-box thinking and their enduring commitment to the Soviet market. The Pepsi Navy became an international sensation. It captured the imagination of the world and cemented Pepsi's place in history as a company willing to push boundaries and challenge conventional wisdom. The deal also highlighted the desperate economic straits of the Soviet Union in its dying days. While the warships were eventually sold for scrap, the legend of the Pepsi Navy lived on. It served as a reminder of Pepsi's extraordinary journey in the USSR and their unwavering belief in the power of trade and engagement. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more fascinating stories.
Why are there not more people talking about the incredible journey of the TATA Group? Welcome to Entrepreneurial Edge. If you enjoy our content, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories. Few entities have shaped the landscape of Indian industry and society as profoundly as the TATA Group. Founded in the late 19th century, the TATA Group stands today as a testament to the power of visionary leadership, unwavering ethical standards, and a deep commitment to national development. From its humble beginnings in textile manufacturing, the group has grown into a global conglomerate with interests spanning a vast array of sectors, including steel, automobiles, information technology, and consumer goods. Yet, the TATA Group's story is not simply one of economic success, it is an epic narrative woven into the very fabric of modern India. The group's journey has mirrored the nation's own, navigating the complexities of colonialism, the challenges of independence, and the opportunities presented by globalization. Through it all, the TATA Group has remained steadfast in its dedication to social responsibility, pioneering initiatives in education, healthcare, and poverty alleviation. This enduring legacy is a testament to the vision of its founder, Jamsetji Nusserwanji Tata, a man widely regarded as the father of Indian industry. His unwavering belief in the potential of his homeland, coupled with his commitment to ethical business practices, laid the foundation for what would become one of the world's most respected business groups. The Tata story is, therefore, not just a chronicle of corporate growth, but a compelling narrative of nation-building, social transformation, and ethical leadership. It is a story that continues to inspire generations of entrepreneurs, business leaders, and policymakers alike. It is a story that underscores the profound impact that a single entity can have on the destiny of a nation. Born in 1839 into a family of Parsi priests, Jamsetji Tata's life and work were shaped by a deep-seated belief in the transformative power of industry. He envisioned an India that could stand tall on the global stage, powered by its own industrial might and driven by the spirit of innovation. His early ventures, often undertaken during a time when India was firmly under British colonial rule, reflected this audacious vision. Jamsetji's entrepreneurial journey commenced in the bustling cotton mills of Bombay. Recognizing the potential of this burgeoning industry, he established his first textile mill in 1869, laying the foundation for what would become one of India's earliest industrial successes. His vision, however, extended far beyond textiles. He understood that true industrial progress required venturing into uncharted territories. This belief led him to explore opportunities in the nascent steel industry. At a time when India was heavily reliant on imported steel, Jamsetji dared to dream of a self-sufficient nation, capable of producing its own high-quality steel. He traveled extensively to Europe and the United States, studying the latest technologies and forging connections with leading industrialists. His pioneering spirit also extended to the realm of hospitality. Recognizing the need for a world-class hotel in India, he established the Taj Mahal Hotel in Bombay, which opened its doors in 1903. This architectural marvel, overlooking the Arabian Sea, quickly became an iconic landmark, symbolizing India's emerging modernity and its capacity for excellence. These early endeavors, each groundbreaking in its own right, were not merely business ventures for Jamsetji Tata. They were expressions of his unwavering faith in India's potential. They were tangible manifestations of his ambition to propel his nation onto the world stage, driven by the transformative power of industry. His early successes laid the groundwork for the future growth of the Tata Group, inspiring generations to come. Jamsetji Tata's pioneering ventures in textiles, steel and hospitality laid the foundation for the Tata Group's emergence as a key driver of India's industrial growth in the early 20th century. These sectors, chosen with strategic foresight, would become pillars of the Indian economy, and the Tata Group played a pivotal role in their development. The textile industry, already a significant contributor to India's economy, witnessed remarkable growth under the Tata banner. Jamsetji's innovative approach to textile manufacturing, which emphasized quality and efficiency, set new benchmarks for the industry. His mills became known not only for their superior products, but also for their progressive labor practices, a testament to his belief in the well-being of his workforce. The establishment of Tata Steel in 1907 marked a watershed moment in India's industrial history. Jamsetji's long-cherished dream of a self-reliant India, capable of producing its own steel, was finally realized. The steel plant at Jamshedpur, named in his honor, became a symbol of national pride, signifying India's growing industrial prowess. The Taj Mahal Hotel, inaugurated in 1903, established new standards for luxury and hospitality in India. It quickly gained international renown, attracting discerning travelers from around the globe. The hotel's opulent architecture, impeccable service, and prime location on the Bombay waterfront became synonymous with Indian hospitality, placing India firmly on the global tourism map. These three sectors, carefully nurtured and strategically expanded by Jamsetji Tata and his successors, formed the bedrock of the Tata Group's early success. They not only contributed significantly to India's economic growth, but also helped shape the nation's industrial landscape, setting the stage for further diversification and expansion in the decades to come. Following Jamsetji Tata's death in 1904, leadership passed to his sons, Dorabji and Ratanji Tata. The brothers, imbued with their father's vision, navigated the early 20th century, steering the Tata Group through significant expansion. Dorabji played a pivotal role in realizing his father's dream of establishing a world-class steel industry in India. He oversaw the construction and expansion of the Tata Steel plant at Jamshedpur, transforming it into a leading steel mill. Ratanji, known for his philanthropic spirit, shared his father's commitment to social welfare. He played a key role in establishing the Sir Dorabji Tata Trust in 1932, in memory of his brother. This trust became a cornerstone of the Tata Group's philanthropic endeavors, focusing on education and healthcare. Under their leadership, the Tata Group diversified into sectors like power generation, chemicals, and consumer goods. These expansions were driven by strategic foresight and a commitment to meeting the needs of a developing nation. The Tata Group's growth faced challenges, including the global economic depression and World War II. However, the strong foundation laid by Jamsetji and the leadership of his sons enabled the group to weather these storms. This period solidified the Tata Group's position as a leading force in Indian industry, true to its core values of integrity and social responsibility. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to Entrepreneurial Edge for more inspiring content. Welcome to Entrepreneurial Edge. In today's video, we explore how Coca-Cola conquered India over a 50-year journey. I don't think people understand the incredible story behind Coca-Cola's success in India. In 1950, just a few years after gaining independence, India welcomed a new taste of America Coca-Cola. The iconic beverage, with its distinct flavor and global appeal, arrived on Indian shores, promising refreshment and a touch of modernity. Coca-Cola's initial foray into India was marked by a sense of novelty and excitement. Billboards adorned with the iconic red and white logo popped up in bustling cities, while catchy jingles filled the airwaves. Coca-Cola quickly became associated with a sense of freedom and possibility, capturing the imagination of a generation eager to define its own identity. However, the journey was not without its challenges. India's post-independence landscape was characterized by a complex interplay of social, economic, and political factors. Despite the hurdles, Coca-Cola's initial success in India demonstrated the brand's global appeal and its ability to connect with consumers on a cultural level. As India continued to evolve, so too would Coca-Cola's presence in the country, adapting to changing tastes and navigating political shifts. The 1970s witnessed a shift in the political and economic climate of India. Socialist policies gained momentum, leading to increased government control over industries and a growing emphasis on self-reliance. This policy shift created a challenging environment for foreign companies operating in India, including Coca-Cola. The Indian government, driven by its socialist agenda, viewed foreign multinational corporations with suspicion. In 1977, the Indian government enacted a law that would have far-reaching consequences for foreign companies. This law mandated that foreign companies reduce their ownership stakes in Indian subsidiaries to a maximum of 40%. Furthermore, it required these companies to disclose their secret ingredient formulas, a move that was seen as a direct challenge to Coca-Cola's fiercely guarded trade secrets. The combination of increased government control, restrictions on foreign ownership, and the demand for formula disclosure created an untenable situation for Coca-Cola. Faced with the prospect of relinquishing control over its iconic formula and reducing its stake in a growing market, Coca-Cola made the difficult decision to exit India in 1977. This decision sent shockwaves through the country and marked the end of an era for the iconic beverage brand. For many Indians, Coca-Cola's departure was seen as a symbolic victory against foreign influence and a testament to the nation's commitment to self-reliance. The exit of Coca-Cola created a void in the Indian beverage market, leaving consumers nostalgic for the familiar taste of the American soft drink. However, it also presented a unique opportunity for local entrepreneurs to step in and fill the gap. Indian companies, sensing a chance to capture a significant market share, wasted no time in developing their own cola brands, tailored to local tastes and preferences. The success of these local brands demonstrated the resilience of the Indian market and its capacity for innovation. The thirst remains. Local champions rise to the occasion. With Coca-Cola's departure, Indian consumers were left with a void to fill. The familiar taste of Coca-Cola was gone, but the desire for a refreshing carbonated beverage remained. This presented a golden opportunity for local entrepreneurs to step in and capture the market. Among these emerging players, two brands quickly rose to prominence: Thumbs Up and Coca-Cola. Thumbs Up, with its stronger, more robust flavor profile, appealed to those who preferred a bolder taste. Coca-Cola, on the other hand, offered a sweeter, lighter alternative, capturing the preference of another segment of consumers. These brands, with their distinct identities and strategic marketing, quickly gained a foothold in the Indian market. Their marketing campaigns often featured local celebrities and resonated with nationalistic sentiments. The rise of local cola brands in India during Coca-Cola's absence is a testament to the entrepreneurial spirit of the nation. A new beginning, the return of the global giant. In 1993, after an absence of over 15 years, Coca-Cola made its much-anticipated return to India. The economic landscape had undergone a significant transformation during this period. India had embarked on a path of economic liberalization, opening its doors to foreign investment and embracing a more market-oriented approach. This created a favorable environment for Coca-Cola's re-entry, allowing the company to once again tap into the vast potential of the Indian market. Consumers, nostalgic for a taste of the past, were eager to welcome back the familiar red and white logo. However, the market had changed significantly during Coca-Cola's absence. Local brands, having established themselves as formidable players, were not about to relinquish their market share easily. Recognizing the competitive landscape, Coca-Cola adopted a multi-pronged approach to its re-entry. Coca-Cola's return to India marked the beginning of a new chapter in its relationship with the country. Conquering the market, strategic acquisitions and expansion. Coca-Cola's return to India in 1993 was marked by a strategic blend of competition and acquisition. One of Coca-Cola's most significant moves was the acquisition of Thums Up in 1993. Thums Up, with its strong brand loyalty and loyal customer base, presented both a challenge and an opportunity for Coca-Cola. By acquiring Thums Up, Coca-Cola effectively neutralized a major competitor while simultaneously adding a beloved brand to its portfolio. In addition to Thums Up, Coca-Cola also acquired other popular Indian beverage brands, including Limca and Maaza. These acquisitions demonstrated Coca-Cola's commitment to offering a diverse range of beverages that catered to the varied tastes of Indian consumers. This approach, combined with aggressive marketing and distribution strategies, allowed Coca-Cola to capture a significant share of the Indian beverage market. Lessons in resilience, adapting and thriving in the Indian market. Coca-Cola's journey in India is a compelling case study in resilience, adaptation, and the dynamics of global brands navigating complex local markets. One of the key takeaways from Coca-Cola's experience is the importance of understanding and adapting to local tastes and preferences. Coca-Cola's acquisition of local brands like Thums Up, Limca, and Maaza demonstrates the significance of recognizing the value of established local players. Rather than viewing these brands solely as competitors, Coca-Cola saw an opportunity to leverage their existing brand equity and distribution networks. This approach allowed the company to quickly gain a foothold in a complex and competitive market. The company's decision to exit India in 1977, while difficult, ultimately positioned it for a more successful re-entry when the market conditions were more favorable. By learning from its past experiences, adapting to changing circumstances, and remaining committed to the Indian market, Coca-Cola was able to overcome challenges and emerge as a dominant player in one of the world's most dynamic consumer markets. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to Entrepreneurial Edge for more insightful content.